Today we explore the most beautiful pumpkin display in Wisconsin, the Hollow at Phantom Lake. We meet the artists behind all of these hand-carved pumpkins and learn the stories behind the displays. Join us for this unique fall activity.
Welcome to LoveNesters.
We are a Wisconsin couple trying to keep life interesting now that our kids have left the nest. Join us on adventures big and small as we look for the quirky and unique while having some fun along the way.
Thanks for being here. Hey, welcome back to LoveNesters. We are here at the Hollow at Phantom Lake YMCA camp.
This is our absolute favorite fall activity. It's a great fun for the whole family event.
Over 3,000 pumpkins.
All hand carved. The artistry on display here is just amazing. And it's not scary.
Not scary?
No, you can't jump out and scare anybody. It's a beautiful, beautiful event. Can't wait to show it to you.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. So we are so happy to be here at the Hollows with Jessica, one of the creators of this event. Thanks for having us here.
I'm happy you're here. We love to have the LoveNesters at the Hollow at Phantom Lake YMCA.
So we're excited. Jessica is going to tell us the stories behind the magic of this fabulous art installation. There's a lot of Celtic influences in the installations that you have here. So why is that, besides your love of all things Irish?
We can trace the roots of Halloween back to when the Irish came to America. The story of the jack-o'-lantern, just so everyone knows, is that the original jack-o'-lantern was Irish.
Did not know that.
Right.
But you've carried the whole Celtic thing to a whole nother level.
Well, the whole hollow is in part inspired by nature, and there's a lot of history behind all the Celtic heritage. So a lot of the Celtic knot is an infinity knot, right? There's no beginning, no end. And some of the famous symbols are Triskel has 3 points, and it represents earth, wind, and fire, so the three elements. So there's just a lot of symbolism in there.
That is
But
so
it's really,
cool.
we can trace a lot of the whole Halloween story from the ancient Celts.
Oh, that's so neat. And you've done a beautiful job of bringing it into the installations here.
Thank you.
We have arrived at the home of the giant spider and all of his spider offspring.
Hey, we are at the Hollow at Phantom Lake YMCA camp in McWanago, Wisconsin, and we have Emma here. What was your favorite pumpkin?
Maybe the one with the glasses.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. That is one of my favorites too. Well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Awesome.
So when you come to the Hollows, you do need to plan about a half a mile of walking. There is some uphill. All of it is uneven surfaces. It's not on a paved road. It's like a walk in the woods. Just a very enchanted woods. The location of these art installations is really what makes it special. You're not at a big amusement park, you're out at a summer camp, and it just gives it an amazing feeling to be out here with nature, enjoying these beautiful displays. Hard to believe, but the tops are made with those foam pumpkins. The trails are lit by a mix of real pumpkins that have been hand carved and foam pumpkins that have been hand carved. Kind of looks like we've got the Loch Ness Monster here. They've thought of everything with the fog machine. It's hard to believe these are all hand carved. They're just amazing. That one looks like Jeff when he had hair. All the camp buildings have been repurposed to fit the theme. So tell us about the moon garden that's new this year. There's some neat symbols in there.
So we have the starry tunnel, because of course who doesn't like to make a wish upon a star, right?
Oh.
And then that leads into all the astrological signs, which of course are just mystical and again of the world being bigger than us, and it leads into the moon garden.
It is hard to describe how magical it is in here.
And we do have a large crescent moon, which the crescent moon represents new beginnings, because it is obviously the first phase of the moon. So that all kind of ties into the whole Earth.
And it's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Thank you. The other Celtic influence, of course, the whole fairyland. So all the fae, the wisp of willow, all of that comes from Ireland. Like you think about leprechauns and fairy rings, and that's all from the ancient Celts and their beliefs and how they live their life. So the fairyland is also inspired from nature. And of course, there's a lot of ancient cultures who believe in magical beings that live in the forest among us. That could be sprites or fairies or gnomes or leprechauns, but they all live in harmony with nature and with each other, and they're magical.
And it's so beautiful in there. It looks like the fairies live in the trees.
Don't you want to live in there?
I do. It's beautiful. So this is Angela, who is the artist behind these amazing pumpkins. This is the very first pumpkin you ever carved.
That's correct. Isn't he cute?
Does he have a
pixie?
Does he have a name?
His name's Poke.
I love him.
My son had a fairy named Poke in our garden in the yard when he was little.
Poe is just from Edgar Allan Poe. Like when we started working on our structures, and his body is a tree, but his head's jack-o'-lantern. But obviously Edgar Allan Poe is known for his poetry.
Now, new this year, you also had the Witch's Garden. Was there kind of a gypsy theme going there? What was that all about?
Well, it just, again, inspired by my love of this time of year, being very nature focused. And so the idea of, witches and potions and all knowing of things of the earth. Yeah, so it's really more just about earth and nature and gardens. So we couldn't host a jack-o'-lantern event without having the Great Pumpkin. And people of my generation have fond memories, again, tying back to the nostalgia of Charlie Brown and the Great Pumpkin. So we built Gordy, and he's a great photo spot. I'll tell you the quick story because, it's Irish, so it's got to be true. There once was a man named Stingy Jack who roamed the earth, and he got his name because he was a trickster. He loved to play jokes on everybody, like someone else we know. Anyway, the earth. Of course, he wasn't getting into heaven because he was so naughty,
right.
And the devil wasn't going to let him into hell. So he was forced to roam the earth with nothing but a turnip with a light in it. So that was the beginning of our jack-o'-lantern that comes from Stingy Jack.
Oh, and that's where the jack comes from,
Yes.
jack-o'-lantern.
Right.
Oh, that's so cool.
This one looks like me.
You do have that look sometimes.
I do have that look. Hey, welcome back to LoveNesters. We are in McWanago, Wisconsin at the Hollow at Phantom Lake YMCA Camp.
We had a fabulous time touring this place. The art here is just incredible.
It is a great event for the entire family. It is spectacular.
Not spooky at all. Thanks.
Well, except for me.
You're a little spooky. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. Hey, this is a youth camp, so there is no smoking, no alcohol, and no dogs on campus.
The trails can be a bit rugged and muddy. Tickets for the event must be purchased online. They sell out quickly.
Hey, the food here is awesome. You can get it before or after the event. I tried it all, and it was great.